What's up, everybody? John here, Delighted Acres Farm. It's a beautiful, sunshiny Saturday, and I've been out here for a while. I did some mowing. I picked up limbs, loaded a load in the pickup. I don't know if you can see right there. I got a whole bunch of limbs that I got to take out to the burn pit here in just a few minutes. But like I said, I did some mowing and I got some stuff cleaned up. There was some stuff here, these pieces of fence right here. They had blown over a while ago, and so I got those picked up this morning and mowed over all that grass. And anyway, I just took care of just trying to make things look better now that I have a little bit of time to do it. So that has been most of my day, or at least the morning. And as you saw, I was having a nice little cold treat, a little flavor ice. So I had a green one and a blue one, and they were both tasty. What's your favorite flavor ice? What's your favorite color? Red, pink, purple, blue, green? Favorite color of flavor ice? Put it down in the comments. I want to know, because I'm an inquiring mind. Anyway, so here in just a minute, I'm going to take this load of limbs out to the burn pit and take a look at the garden, see how it's doing, and show you. Probably going to show you the daylilies. So here, I can show you a little bit right now. There you go. And these are, if you watched the last video, then you know that there were daylilies on the other side of the shop, and this is the side of the house, the side of the garage, and so there's twice that many daylilies on the other side of the shop, and they have now started coming out. And I think the other day there was maybe one or two anywhere around the house, and now they are really starting to come out. And so I really like to see the daylilies. So we have daylilies, and we have some 4 o'clocks, and man, I don't know, we got some other stuff around the house and other plants and flowers and stuff, and it just helps it make it look good. Sorry, there's a squirrel plane flying over and it distracted me. So anyway, did some work, went in the house. Kelly made some tuna, and I had a sandwich and watched a little TV, and now I'm back out here. It has warmed up a little bit, but it's not as hot as it has been in the last few days. Last few days we had 103, 101, like 98, 99, and so it's not quite that warm. So today is July 1st. It is Saturday, July 1st, and give you an update on our chickens. So we are keeping track of how many eggs they are laying every day. And then we are adding that up to see how many we get in a month. And I think for the month of June, for our 4 chickens, for the month of June, we got 103 eggs. And so that is fantastic. So in 30 days, we got 103 eggs, and we sold some, we gave some away. Kelly boiled 18 the other day, and then she used 18 and made 2 breakfast casseroles just so we could use some up. And whew, y'all, we probably still got close to 3 dozen in there on the counter as we speak. Maybe 2. I don't know. I'm not going to go look, but somewhere between 2 and 3 dozen we have left in there right now. But y'all, it is great having chickens, because we haven't bought eggs since they started laying eggs. And we're fine with that, because the quality of these eggs way surpasses the ones that you get from the store, and we're pretty happy to have them. So we've been taking stuff out of the garden. I think I had on the last one that Kelly harvested our cabbages, and we had a total of 11 green cabbages. And then we had a handful of red cabbages, but they were small, but they needed to come out anyway. And so we'll just do what we can with those. So a few days ago, Kelly used some of those cabbages, and she started 4 jars of sauerkraut. And I'll show you here while I'm talking. I'll put up a little video of what they look like now after a few days. And so, yeah, she sliced up, or she shredded up the cabbage, and she has a tamper tool that came with a kit. And so she added some salt, mixed it all up in a bowl, let it start weeping, and then she started packing it into these jars. And she used the tamper, and she tamped down and got it down in there and made those juices really start to come out. And she put the weight on top of each one, put the lid on, and it has got like a one-way valve on the top of the lid, and that lets gas escape. So as it ferments and it builds up pressure, that gas will escape, but it won't let air come back in. And it's pretty cool. I really think it's pretty cool. So, do you like sauerkraut? If you like sauerkraut, let me know down in the comments. So, I'm putting you to work today. So, what is your favorite flavor ice? And do you like sauerkraut? Like I said, we already had lunch. We had tuna fish. Tuna fish. You can't. So that's a redundancy, because tuna is a fish, and call it tuna fish. So why do we do that? I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Like I said, I'm going to take this load out to the burn pit and check on the garden, check on the chickens. I think there's already some eggs out there ready to pick up. And anyway, you guys, I'm going to get busy, and I will see y'all in a minute. All right, there we go. Empty pickup, and got it all out there on a burn pile. I don't know the last time it was burned. We've been here, well, more than a year and a half, and I know that whenever my mom was here, I don't know, so if I really think back, my dad passed away October of 2017, and I don't think it was burned since then, and I'm pretty sure it was a few years before that. So I'm guessing that may be 8 years, maybe, give or take. And so what has happened is this pile, it gets bigger, but underneath it deteriorates. And so the pile is here now. Give it a couple of months, it'll be about here, because it'll settle and it'll deteriorate and it'll rain and settle it down. And so one of these days I'm gonna burn it, but probably not this summer, just because it's so dry now, even as much rain as we had in the spring and everything. But I don't want to take that chance. So, but I also got this pile here was an ice storm while my mom was here. Gosh, that probably is from 3 years ago. That ice storm 3 years ago, and that's what that is from. And then this little pile here, I put that there, but that's because at the time there was no place to put it here, and it was just easier. It's just easier to put it right there. So anyway, one of these days I'm going to strike a match, burn this, burn all of this, and burn this, and burn that. Not this, not the pickup. Not gonna burn that. But so anyway, this burn pit probably has been here 20 years easy. Probably at least 20 years. But at some point my mom and dad got tired, kind of got scared of fire, and so they got to where they would not burn this anymore. They'd let my nephews come out sometime and burn it, but they're all firemen, and so it still made them nervous, my parents. But we used to burn grass out here. We used to burn trash out here. We used to burn everything. But at some point, they just got nervous as they got older about fire, and so they stopped burning. But anyway, all right, I'm going back around here and take care of some other stuff. Okay, well, I had to secure the panels because we haven't had to use them, because our plan was to use them for trellis on the tubs. We're gonna put a T-post, a T-post, a T-post, and run them along the top of the tubs. But because we're having issues with the plants themselves not growing like we had anticipated, we haven't needed to do that, and we're gonna put an arch over here and plant stuff there, but things just haven't worked out like we wanted to. So we have extra panels here, and then this fencing here is what we used last year for our trellis, but it keeps blowing over in the wind, and so we need to get that up so that it's not in the way. So that's what I was doing there. But let me show you our daylilies right here. All right, so here's our other set of daylilies. They are coming out now finally. And Lisa, if you're watching, then here you go. Here's the beginning of our daylilies. But listen and look, can you hear that? Y'all, all these grasshoppers, I hate them. Oh my gosh. We've had bad grasshoppers in the past, but man, we got so many this year, and there's really nothing to do about them. There's just so many. I'm gonna walk right over here to the garden, and I'm gonna see if I can get them jumping. Just like popcorn. I hate them. I hate them. However, we do have some yellow squash. There's 1, 2, 3. So there's at least 3 that are ready to come off, and we'll probably pick those here in just a little bit. I'm going to take a look at the zucchini, but we haven't had any really start to grow yet, but there are some blossoms down there, so we're hopeful. you see something, shout it out to me. Nothing really. Although there's damage from the grasshoppers, jerks. Have I told you? I don't like the grasshoppers. Let me show you. They're skeletonizing the remaining parts of the cabbage plants. Look how that just looks like a skeleton. That's all grasshopper. And then this one is doing what we wanted it to. It was putting on small heads after Kelly harvested. But we got a couple of them that are like that are putting on the small heads. I think the grasshoppers are just doing too much of a number on it. So anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna be done here in the garden for the moment anyway. I'm gonna go over here and check on the chickens, and like I said, I know they got some eggs, so I'm gonna go collect those. But first, we also have these daylilies here behind the house. A few of them anyway. Also, grasshoppers. Hey girls. Everybody wants to say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Hey girls, say hi, YouTube. All right, hey, say hi, YouTube. Mildred, Helen, Charlotte, and Pearl's back here hiding somewhere. There she is, Pearl. You got anything to say? Say something to YouTubes. Are you gonna peck? What are you gonna do? All right, well, she wants to show us her eggs, so let's take a look. Oh, girls, you did good. Check it out. We got 4 eggs once again. Y'all are doing great. Scratch it out. Scratch it out. Go on, girl. All right. Well, let me go ahead and collect these eggs. You know, that's a good reason to wear a hat. So, when I got my phone in my hand, using it as a camera, and I don't have pockets that I want to put stuff in because I got keys, knife, hard objects in my pocket, I can use my hat. Use my hat as an egg basket. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll take these in the house real quick. But right now, I'm taking trash out here to the dumpster. Because, like I said, we don't burn stuff out here, at least not right now. And there's things that can't burn anyway. So we got us a dumpster quite a few months ago now, but otherwise we don't have a place to put our trash. So we got a dumpster. We're out in the country and there's only one place that we could find that would actually come and bring us a dumpster. So that's what we got. Good old Andy's. So there we go. they were just out here Wednesday and dumped it, so there's not a whole lot in there right now. Here in a little bit, I got to go out. I got to take the bag out of the trash can in the garage. Y'all ever have trash, and when you take the bag out, it's just nasty and wet in the bottom of the trash can? It's a pain. So when we take this trash out here after a while, then I have to clean out the trash can too. So good thing we got a water hose. So I'm gonna go out here, and I think I shared with you guys a while back that we planted a fig tree in our front yard. And so I'll go over here and show you. I don't know, I might have already shown you, but I'll show you again if you haven't seen the other one. So out here, so there's a house, so it is really in the front yard. Right here, right there, over here to the side of the yard. And we have never done figs before. We've never eaten them, so had to put this pole there because I didn't want to run over it with a lawnmower. So I put this post here. Had a little green post there, but I couldn't see it because it looked just like the grass in the tree. So anyway, I hope this grows. Have y'all ever grown a fig tree? Do any of you grow figs right now? Do you like them? Yeah, we'll find out. It was just a random spur of the moment thing, and we got it and put it in the ground. So we'll see how it goes. And so it's right here. There's the house, and our hope is to eventually have a number of fruit trees at varying places around the house, not just here in the front, maybe another one up here somewhere, but in the backyard somewhere. Across the yard in the pasture over here, there's a spot that we have talked about sectioning off and turning it into an orchard. So that might be in the works at some point. We just got a lot of things that we have on our minds right now, a lot of things that we need to finish, that we need to work on, that we're not ready to put in an orchard at the moment, but we are making ideas. And so anyway, it's getting kind of windy, and I don't have a whole lot left to show you guys, so I'm going to go on over here and wrap up this video. Also, anybody ever plant your mom in the fall and have it come back in the spring? This thing is huge. So Kelly planted that, and it just looked like sticks whenever it started growing in the spring, but man, it is beautiful. So hopefully it'll wind up being a perennial. All right, so I decided to come sit on the porch in my comfortable chair, finish out the video, sitting here watching the swallows flying out and about. And last video I told you that they have built a nest, so we'll let them go through the process of raising their babies, and once the babies are out of the nest and gone, we'll tear that nest down and try to keep them from building next time. So they just make a mess because it's right on the floodlight above the garage door, and they just make a mess right there on the concrete. And we'll just get them out of here. They can go build a nest someplace else because there's a lot of places around. So, but here at the front porch, let me show you something real quick. So this plant right here, that's 4 o'clock, and it got planted accidentally, probably by birds is my guess. So, but it is right here at the porch, and it's it don't need to be up here around the porch, so we'll be getting rid of that. And also got some purple heart up here, and we like the purple heart. We want it to be there. Some stuff's died, some stuff hasn't. but we like having the plants and the flowers and the vegetation and all the pretty stuff, because it draws pretty bugs, and it's a place for all of our lizards and we have living around here and all the stuff. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. It always makes me feel good whenever I know that people have enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed it, if you liked it, please hit the like button, ring the notification bell so you know when new stuff comes out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. That would be awesome. And stay tuned for the next video. Like I said on the last one, I'll have one coming out pretty soon. And I'm just going to be talking about my health and my health journey and where I have been, where I am now, where I hope to be at some point down the road. So anyway, y'all have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is you're watching this. I'll see you on the next video. And if you see this before the 4th of July, y'all stay safe, stay hydrated, don't do anything stupid. Let the professionals do the fireworks. That way you don't burn your house down. So see y'all.